Sanibonani Maswati. Ngimandla lo. Ngila in my second home. La eWashington sibhedlela lesikhulu bathi bekuyi-Potomac Hospital. Sekuthiwa iCentara ngalo. A very advanced hospital. Nakuthiwa first world hospital. Basho nayi. Centara Hospital. These are the people abangivusa mina ngiphethwe diabetic coma. I went to a diabetic coma. Bangisindisa la 4 specialist doctors around the clock. So this is the hospital that saved my life. Okay, here there's some of the most advanced diagnostic equipment you've ever seen on planet Earth. And the money they raised themselves, actually the hospital itself, to expand and build this hospital. Yeah, there was some federal government money that went into it, my grants, and some money that came from the state of Virginia. But the hospital was largely built with donors, people just contributing funds to the hospital. Well, when it was Potomac Hospital, I don't know now who owns it. But in any case, it's one of the best hospitals that I've ever been admitted into, which is why my doctor recommended me after I got hit by the bus in Washington, D.C. ukuthi ngibuyela kule sibhedlela sami ngoba nema-records ami la history yami yonke bayayada. So we're going to do a really thorough full diagnosis, because I went to Howard University. I was in Washington, D.C. when this happened. On the other side, Washington, D.C. and Bangladesh Howard University. I mean, the care was good, but I'm used to top of the line. I mean, the top of the world, which is what I'm going to get here. I'll probably spend the night here. They're going to do all various tests from A to Z, from top of my head to the bottom of my toe. Okay, so I'm here. And as you can see over there, there's a helipad, right where you see those cars parked, right in front there. There's a medevac helicopter lands there in case of emergency, that you can get airlifted. The point of this post is that when I'm a causative, you are spending 86 million in the military in Swaziland. You're not investing in healthcare. Even within the military itself of Swaziland, you're not thinking about any other thing other than Tikali to murder and kill the people of Swaziland. The reason I say that is because Mbuga Nangslang Sempi, who was the top military general in Swaziland, the chief of defense, when he got sick, you shipped him to South Africa in an all beat up ambulance. Your military chief, a driver 4 hours in an ambulance about 1970. Oh, forget yours. You see, and he was critically ill. So I'm just showing you my causative how you think. You're just selfish, you're self-centered, you don't look at the big picture. That sooner or later your own family members, your own wives, your own children will come into an emergency situation, and you'll find that there's no care in Swaziland because you have not invested in healthcare in Swaziland. I told you this not long ago, and this is what happens, Lang said. Even your own Prime Minister, Manvulu, died. Pretty much, I mean, I thought he was dead while he was there in Swaziland, being attended to by 20 physicians. Anytime you see 20 physicians in one room, and nurses and doctors 20 in one room, you must know there's a problem. What are 20 people doing to one? They are suffocating for oxygen, for one, in that one room. It doesn't matter. It just shows you that's a third world hospital. When you have 20 physicians and nurses and everybody taking care. Even if the president, you'll see, at best, you'll probably see 6 doctors at one time in that one room. You're not going to see 40 doctors and nurses and all. And there's no good technology. Just when you check the oxygen, you're checking God, you're checking logo, you're supposed to have equipment for all of the stuff that monitors everything. I guess you're going to have each doctor monitor one thing in one room. You see, this the diagnosis is supposed to be monitor bonus by bangale dokotela who attend the patients. the monitoring goes on. You understand? When it comes to now diagnosis, reports, you get a one chat, it gives you all the results on one piece of paper. And they can see, good, these are the results. What is critical, we need to focus on. When you see 40 doctors in a room, you know there's something wrong. When I saw Manvulo, I was horrified. So anyway, Makositive, I'm saying this as part of my lecture series to you, to say, counseling session actually, to say you need to check yourself. Like I told you, you need to check yourself and see some of these things that you're doing. You're destroying everything in Swaziland, including healthcare. Look what happened to Manvulo. Look what happened to Slangsempi, your chief of defense. You see, medevac helicopter, I mean, I can fly me within seconds. Bring me here to this top hospital in the world. Sometimes, I mean, I will tell them, this is the hospital I want to be in. Because I know once I get here, I've got everything I need. I've got my own private room. I've got everything I need. Top of the world. I've got my own TV, top of menu, anything I want to eat.